Good day, what's up everyone? This is Jason Santos again, and today we're going to answer a question from one of the students who sent me a message in my Facebook page. No? So we have a question. Good morning, Prof. Napanood ko yung YouTube video nyo about practical research. Sana matulungan nyo akong magsagot dito. This was sent yesterday at 12 p.m. So I was just able to upload this now because I have schoolworks that I have to attend to as well. But let me look at the content of the question, or the activity rather. So the activity is about what's the procedure. So there is a flow chart of data gathering, and ang tanong, ano ang research design dito? Okay, so this is the first, before, during, and after. Tapos may mga nakalagay sa loob. So before, seeking permission from school principal, developing research questionnaire, determine the sample size, and then during, provide instructions to the respondents, administer the questionnaire, and then after, you encode the data gathered and then analyze the data. And then there is another case of data collection, and then meron siyang premise na nakalagay dito. Okay? But basically, ito yung second scenario. No? So before, you have to prepare the instrument, identify the authorities that will be involved, determine the sample size and corresponding respondents, ask consent form if respondents are 18 years old and above, pilot test the research, and then during, clear the instructions provided to the respondents, administer the research instrument, and then collect or gather or take note of the responses. And then after would be to summarize the data gathered, analyze the summarize data corresponding to the research questionnaire. So again, basically there are two scenarios, and pinapatanong niya what is the data gathering procedure. Okay? So hindi ko alam ang sagot dito, sana matulungan niyo po ako. So yeah, thank you for reaching out. Ito yung answer ko, no? So the first data gathering procedure ay definitely quantitative research, no? And here is why. It is a quantitative research data gathering procedure because of the presence of a questionnaire. So whenever there is a mention of a questionnaire, siguro 90 to 95% it's going to be quantitative data. No, however, it's still best to check the entire context before you conclude, kasi baka mamaya mixed method naman siya, no? Combination of quanti and quali. But for this one, my answer is quantitative research. That's the first clue. There is also another clue, which is stratified random sampling. Okay, which is a quantitative sampling method or quantitative sampling technique. So if nadaanan ninyo to sa mga previous lessons ko as well as your practical research subject, maraming mga uri ng ways on how you could sample, no? Yung random sampling, stratified, purposive, so on and so forth. Madami yan eh, no? Now, the second data gathering procedure naman is definitely qualitative, and here's why. There is no mention of a survey questionnaire but rather research instrument, which can also come through a form of an interview. So, doon sa pangalawang scenario kasi, walang nakalagay na research instrument. Pero ang sabi, let me just show it to you. Kanina, no? Dito, if you would look at this area, it says that siya ay stratified sampling technique at merong questionnaire. So, ito ay quantitative. But with this one, ang sabi dito, no, there is no mention of a questionnaire, okay? But rather, they just termed it as they just termed it as research instrument that you need to pilot. Okay? Wala ring mention of questionnaire. Okay? Tapos, nakalagay dito sa during, administer the research instrument or implement the research intervention if applicable, collect or gather, take note of the responses. So take note. So meaning wala kang questionnaire. You are going to ask them a question tapos you are going to take note. So anong ibig sabihin nun? You are going to conduct an interview. Tatanungin mo siya, no? Para kang nanonood ng journalism, investigative journalism. Like, for example, may ini-interview si Jessica Soho o di kaya yung sa Eyewitness, mga ganun, ano? That is a form of a research but qualitative one. And data that is being gathered is qualitative as well, no? So, giveaways would be there is no mention of survey questionnaire, rather just research instrument. 2, the age requirement and permission to local authorities, consent, and others ay kailangan. So, ibig sabihin, magpapaalam ka pa, no? Hindi siya kagaya ng random sampling that you can just, give to anybody. Ito hindi. Kailangan ma-identify natin sino ba yung sasagot. Kaya mo nga ipagpapaalam, no? Kasi kailangan mo malaman sino ba yung mag-a-answer. Okay? They must be above 18, no? Or if lower, merong consent dapat, no? And then yung after part, it shows summarize the data in tabular form. So after section shows the summarize the data in tabular form, which I assume is a preparation for coding. So pakita ko ulit sa inyo, saan nakalagay yon. So dito, sabi sa after section, analyze the summarized data and then gather it in a tabular form. Okay? So, anong ibig sabihin nun? Bakit mo ita-tabular form yung data na nakuha mo? No? Sabi nga, mag-take down ka ng notes. This is actually a preparation for coding and it is a method used for qualitative studies. So, kagaya nito, no? Hindi numerical yung data na nakuha, but rather textual and narrative. Kaya, ang gagawin mo, ite-table mo siya and create a systematic code system, no? So yan, makikita nyo on the third column, this is qualitative data. Okay? And then, yung qualitative data na yun, you will categorize it in predetermined codes. Like, sabi nung isang sumagot, gusto niya makakita ng bins. Anong ibig sabihin nun? The code is waste. Yung isa naman, gusto niya makakita ng more lights in the streets. Ang code nun ay safety. I don't want the new parking laws because code niya ay parking. So, ganun, ano? So, you will read all of the responses and then categorize them in specific codes. So, qualitative research yan, ano? Kasi qualitative yung way of gathering the responses. So, taking note of the response according to the during section of the flow chart. So, yun. So, yun. She said, thank you. So, yun yung yun yung ways on how we would determine what type of data gathering procedure to be used. Now, if you would ask me, marami pa talagang iba't ibang more specific subsections, no? Like under quantitative, marami pang iba't ibang uri ng data gathering procedures. Ganun din sa qualitative. Okay? But according to the given problem, what's being asked is just general. This is just a general question kasi wala naman tayong background of the research. Hindi naman sinabi kung ano yung title. Kung may title to, malalaman natin kung phenomenological study ba siya, is it a descriptive quantitative research. Walang nakalagay eh. But rather, naka-outline lang yung gathering procedure. And then from there, we have to determine whether it is quantitative or qualitative. So that's it. No, I hope I was able to answer the student's question. And if you have questions similar to this, don't hesitate to send me a message in my Facebook page, Prof. Jason X. Please keep supporting the channel by liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it with your friends, classmates, and relatives. That's it. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Stay safe, everyone.